What's up? What's up? What's up? You know what? I'm gonna let you host it. I'm gonna let you start it off because they're used to Miss Maggie T always starting off the show. So let's go ahead and give it up to the person right next to me. And why are you looking like that? What's going on, people? I'm gonna let everybody get on up in here. How you doing?
How you gonna tell me? How you gonna tell me to host it? You gonna start it off and then tell me I'm gonna host it? You already getting off to a bossy start. Hey, already starting off.
I'm letting you start, sir. Go ahead. Go ahead. What's up, people? What's up, people? Well, come on in. Come on in. Come on in. How y'all doing?
Well, hey, this is yours truly, Mr. Mad Mike. Should I be Mad Mike? I'll just be Mike on this show. All right, this is Mike. All right, this is the Mike and Maggie show. What do we do here, Maggie? What do we do? This show here is for real life topics. Where we kind of hit on the things that it's a little bit uncomfortable to talk about. This specifically will be geared towards more sports, sports related. So it's going to just be about mental health, whatever you could think about. This is what we're going to hit on. This is the purpose of this show. This is our pilot episode. Hey, Mom First Always, how you doing, lady? Mom First Always, how you doing?
Everybody up in here.
Everybody say what's up to us. Y'all just looking and looking. Say what's up. Give us a thumb up. Say what's up, something. What's up, John Kelly? What's good?
What's going on, John Kelly? How you doing? How you doing? I know everybody probably wondering what in the world is this? This is the Mike and Maggie show. And pretty much this is what we're going to be doing every Thursday from now on, until y'all get tired of us. And we just want to hit on some interesting topics because Mike just couldn't stay away from Lust Exchange. He's a honorary cast because he just can't get enough of us. So he just decided he wanted to join the show. So here we are. What's up, people? What's up, people? I see all of y'all in the chat. I'm so happy. What's up, Asia? You know what? It's always something, Miss Mom First Always. Look, what's up? What is going on, people? Good evening, the nation. How you doing?
I don't who that grew. I don't even know how to. I don't even know how to say grew cream. Or what like? How do you say that? I like that name right there. Kind of got me a little worried. I don't know how to even say that, but we'll pass on that. But
he said, "What's up? What's up?" So we appreciate you guys being here. I know it's a new concept. You don't know what the heck we got going on. And we appreciate you guys tuning in to us today. So we're going to start it off because this one is a little different than what we've been doing on Lust Exchange. What's going on? But I don't know if you saw what we started, what the show is about, but we're getting ready to get into it. But first, let's start it off. Our show here, because we got a lot of people that deal with mental health, issues and things like that. So we're going to be positive. This is kind of in line with my motivational videos that I do. Well, I haven't done one in a couple of days, so I'm slipping on the game. But I normally do motivational videos and inspiration weekly. So I can't say daily because I'm slipping. So so we're gonna start you off with a quote, and then we're gonna get into our topics today. So let's get to it. And y'all see our cool little corner, made us a makeshift logo for the moment, because Mike don't like to smile, so I had to find a picture I don't smile. We try to coordinate with the red shirts and
Hey, I'm Mad Mike. Does Mad Mike supposed to smile? Like I'm gonna lose all my credibility if I come in here smiling.
Come on, Mad Mike. You can be happy Mike today. All right, just be
happy
peaceful Mike. Can we get that? Peaceful Mike.
Okay.
Woosah Mike. But let's get into this daily quote. Let me take my little motivational little thing, all people. Got to get it together here. So.
Pulling someone down would never help you reach the top. A lot of people think that when you try to crash and burn somebody else's party, because you know you're jealous of what they're doing and etc. And the only thing you could think about, instead of improving yourself, you rather take that person down that's might be over you for a moment. Why not build yourself up and get there? So the quote of the day is, pulling someone down would never help you reach the top. It's not going to get you anywhere by taking somebody else down. It's like you never get anywhere doing so. You just only look like an asshole for the most part. And karma is a bitch. I'm sorry. You know, we're going to be cussing on this show sometimes, but karma is a heck of a thing. You know what I'm saying? So evening, Fred, how you doing? Hey mama. Oh yes. Hey Asia. What's going on, Jeremy Cole? What is that face for?
Damn, how y'all saying hey to all the women? Y'all ain't say hey to me. Goddamn.
Here we go. It's gonna be like battle. It's gonna be battle of the sexes on this show. Just letting y'all know. So please, people, give Matt Mike or Happy.
Everybody saying hey Maggie.
Show him some love and some heart faces and googly eyes, please, people. So we don't got to hear, you know. Who feet? Who are you already in it? Are you talking about what's the name already? Couldn't pay me to rub them. Oh Lord. So yes, that's our quote for the day. Hope y'all, you know, like that. What you got from that quote, Mike? What you think about that?
Pulling someone down will never help you reach the top. That's a lot of negativity. A lot of people just have they feel as though like they feel so, you know, bad about themselves, and they're not exactly, you know, confident in themselves, or they feel as though like, you know, putting someone down, trying to be a part of the, you know, the popular, the in crew. And, you know, you see a lot of that even on social media. Like it used to be, you know, quote unquote, you know, peer pressure in high school, but I see a lot of this even on social media where you got, you know, like people with gangs, like they literally have gangs on social media where they just go in and, you know, they go in and they put memes together and talk ish about people. Go look at, you know, they take pictures of their profile and then, you know, make silly ass memes of it. So it's a lot of people like that. So that's like those type of people feel as though that they have to, you know, break everyone down to be, you know, a part of the in group. So that's what I took from that. You're never going to get anywhere doing stuff like that.
Thank you, Jeremy. Thank you. That's your guy. I appreciate your acknowledgement. Thank you. But yeah, I agree with that. See, you got your love today. All right. They gave you your flowers. All right. Now let's move on. Now, but yeah, and we're gonna break that down a little bit more about cyberbullying and things like that. So, yeah, crabs in the bucket mentality. Ghost Peppers, guess what? You're a winner. You're a winner. I've been trying to reach you and get you to come on the show, but we already put out a prize to one of our winners, but we've been trying to reach you to get out our second prize for that is Matt Ryan's Fault contest. So you did win that one based on the majority of likes with the other person as well. So please hit us up on Instagram or Facebook or whatever you want to find us to retrieve your prize. Okay. Thank you. All right. So let's go into what we're going to, the head topic, because it's kind of just happened and it's like, OMG, won't you not come for this lady? Don't you do it. But Serena Williams' new look gets people talking. Now,
yeah, this makes me want to, for the lack of a better term, off goes the head. Like this made me want to like smash the living crap out of people. People can be so evil sometimes. Like I've seen some messy comments regarding this, and it comes from people that you don't expect. That's the most shocking part of it. the nicest people. The nicest people. One of the people that always up for, oh, I'm motivating black people. I'm motivating white people. Like like these people are going in and saying these mean things because that's the like social media has become like the haven to, you know, to make fun of people. Yeah. Make fun of people. And
it's easy. It's easy. It's you're protected behind a keyboard. So you're not in people's faces. So you can say anything behind a keyboard. I call them keyboard warriors. You know what I'm saying? So and we're going to get into deep, you know, what could be wrong with these people and why they choose to do so. But let's put this picture up, though, in case some people was under a rock and didn't quite see the picture. So somebody talking about her feet. She just got big old feet. I do too. So, you know. Yeah. So
I'm Go ahead.
This is a picture she recently had on her Instagram that she also took down. That pretty much it was too late. Once it's on social media, it's somebody screenshotting it. It's all over the place. I felt like it was taken down probably because of, for one thing, what I seen on I didn't even go on Twitter. I didn't even go on Instagram to see the reaction, but Facebook, some of these closest, you know, some of these people I have a little bit respect for what they were saying about this situation. And I would just, you know, now, yes, it's a horrible makeup job. You know what I'm saying? To me, it looks like whoever was her makeup artist, some people don't know how to blend our skin tone, you know? And she looked like a ghost in the face, almost like Lil' Kim. You know how Lil' Kim is all, her face is just caked kind of caked up, and she looks, this was probably one of her worst photo shoots I've seen of Serena. And it was just, for one thing, in her face, she looks uncomfortable. She just looks, that's kind of like how I felt when I just did a video shoot with my homegirl Ice and the Rebel. She did a video, and I was running kind of fast, you know, I was running out of time. So the person that was doing my hair, she was like, oh, I got somebody that can hook you up with your face. Okay, shoot, I can get hair done at the same time, because I was going to leave and go get it done somewhere else. Man, this lady put all this stuff on my eyebrows. My eyebrow was blue. You know what I'm saying? My eyebrows was on 10. And then my lashes was about out here to, you know, I could fly away with them things. And then, of course, she had all this on my face trying to, you know, hide my, you know, I ain't got much going on, you know, but she was trying to blend in. I swear she stayed on my face about an hour. And I'm like, okay, well, maybe I'm gonna be, yes, this lady kept, but you know what? I felt like she knew she fucked up, and she was trying to get this right and get that right and stuff like that. But I'm like, okay, it's cheap, you know, and I ain't got time. But man, I looked at myself like I look like a fool. Too much. So you didn't see a lot of those pictures because I was not happy with. I'm more natural. I like natural looks, and I think maybe it was last minute for Serena, and the person didn't get the lighting right, as well as get her face blended correctly. And if anybody follows Serena Williams,
oh, I do.
And y'all seen her post before this. If she so-called bleached herself, you would have been seeing that throughout time.
That's a process. Bleaching is a process. You know what I'm saying? It's not something that you do overnight. Like, bleaching is a process. You got to go through. I mean, Sammy Sosa didn't just turn to a white man overnight. Like, that was a process that he eventually did what he did to himself. So, and plus, my sister is a makeup artist. Like, that's what she does. So I know a little bit about, you know, skin tones and being difficult, because a lot of people go to my sister because she knows how to not only do, like, she specializes in Kendall K on Instagram. So if you want to check her out, she actually has a YouTube channel also. But Kendall K, she does
put a banner up when you get a chance.
Yeah, I would most definitely do that. But she does white people, she does Hispanic people, and she does, I mean, people of all, and it's difficult, but not a lot of people in her field can do, different types of skin tone, and like that's something that I know personally because of that. So when you look at Serena, and that one thing too, and I was discussing this with Maggie, like these people on the go, they need somebody there. So if their makeup artist is if her makeup artist, I'm sure she's a celebrity makeup artist who, if it's her original or her main makeup artist, maybe she has somebody else that she had another client, and then Serena just needs something fast, something quick, because they are constantly on the go. They're constantly on the move, and maybe this was it. So, like, everybody get held one day. You know what I'm saying? Everybody get held one bad day where you looking like, what the fuck happened to you? What the fuck happened to you? Everybody can have one of those days. So, unfortunately for Serena, in my opinion, Serena's just, being that she's an African American and a majority white, what I wouldn't say business, but a sport for the most part, she gets incredibly. I'm just, and that's what we're gonna go into. Like,
yeah, we're gonna go into that.
How to deal with this type. She's had people calling her monkey, like this and that. Cyberbullying, bullying, like they said to her,
called her a man, all of that,
all this type of stuff. So I don't think it's one of those issues. I just think it's just a bad day. Sometimes you just have a bad day. Like, I mean, this happens with celebrities.
And it's makeup, Jordan. I'm gonna put up another picture for you guys, just a little bit better than what we saw here. Okay, so in case somebody just tuning in, you see that. That's what it, that's just bad lighting, bad makeup as well. But here's one with her and her, her husband. I don't know why it's taking so long to load, but looks a little better. You know what I'm saying? You can still definitely can tell that it's makeup on her face, but that lighting wasn't as whatever they did. Maybe the back lighting helped her out a lot. With that front light or whatever they had going on with the camera. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing about African Americans, it is hard to blend our skin. And if you are, let's say this wasn't her regular makeup artist, and this person was, like you said, on the fly, here you come on and do my stuff, and she had no clue how to do Serena's face. So she did what she thought she could do. And because Serena has never looked like this. And I'm going to show you some pictures of, something that happened a couple of days. It was, that's a little touch up. That's, what I'm saying? You still see her mole right there. You still, what I'm saying? This picture right here. These are recent pictures. Now, one thing I can say, now that she maybe not be in the spotlight playing or anything like that, maybe just like Queen Latifah. Queen Latifah got glammed. You know what I'm saying? She stopped looking rough and she started going, cover girl, and folks throwing stuff on her face. And maybe she wants to carry herself a different way. We switch it up sometimes. So everybody says she's looking like she's bleaching her skin, but I don't see that in these pictures. I don't see that. So I feel like it was just bad makeup. What do y'all think?
Let us know. Y'all looking. Please let us know what you think. Is it a bad makeup job, or do you think she's bleaching her skin? Because, like I said, I follow Serena. Like, Serena is my hero, if you will. Like, I love Serena and Venus. Those women are pioneers. These girls help. You see Naomi Osaka, like, I forget the other girl's name. But she's an absolute trailblazer, pioneer in you know, just in sports. Like I think honestly, she's one of the greatest athletes that to ever dominate any sport, not just tennis. I think she's the greatest tennis player of all time. She was that damn dominant. Nobody can mess with Serena when she was on top of her game. So I have that. Like she is not only that, like her and Venus have done so much for women. It's just absolutely amazing. But to see that, just to see how she's being treated, because I mean, for looks,
yeah, because she's a bit more, you know, dominant in looks, and you know, there's women out there that have strong features. You know, I have cousins that, you know, a bigger jawline, you know, high cheekbones type of deal. You know, it just happens, and you know, because she don't look like who you want her to look like. One thing, she's a success story, because I want to hear about their story, because from the beads on down, remember when they was, you know, little girls wearing the beads, they got ridiculed.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? On down, her struggle with her pregnancy, you know, being open and honest about that, just being a pioneer and an inspiration to a lot of Black women. You know, you know, so it's like, okay, it was a bad look. It just said, if it's just bad makeup, I have no problem, but the surgery and skin bleach, I don't agree with. But I would never publicly trash someone. That's what I'm saying. Like, you follow her any other day, maybe, even if, let's say she is bleaching her skin, maybe, to me, maybe she's going through an identity crisis as well. You never know what's going on with these people. You know, so
you have to worry about your looks. Like this is another thing too. Like these girls don't have makeup when they're, like, you're expecting these women to look like, you know, supermodels when they're playing tennis. She's out there sweating, so you get to really see, you know, who she truly is. Like everyone doesn't have, you know, flawless skin. Like and not everyone has that. So like we're seeing these girls. And this is why I say like Serena and Venus are just like pioneers, because you know, Black people, like we don't always have, like, especially darker skinned women, they don't have, like, even, you know, light women, like, you have skin issues, and for her to be in the public eye and, you know, have to deal with that type of stuff, that takes incredible strength, and not to break the heck down, because like I said, I've seen some disgusting comments.
You know, and I said, I'm not roasting Serena Williams, man. I would like for her to be natural from here on out. She's beautiful just the way she is. Absolutely. You know, and maybe, and someone says she had a contract. Okay, this contract was probably a part of that, you know, a photo shoot. That's a part of her contract. She can't help that somebody didn't know what the heck to do with her makeup.
And some of those companies have their own makeup artists. Like,
you're right.
Maybe they didn't want, like, they wanted Serena to look like how they wanted her to look. You
like Gabrielle Union, she said when she was on one of those shows, I forgot what it was, The Voice or something, or she said they didn't have nobody that knew how to do her hair.
Her hair, right. I remember that.
You know, so it can happen like that. So maybe this lady don't know how to do African American features. You know, so she was trying to figure out, okay, well, let me get something close. Oh Lord, let me get this right. And yeah, she looked like Sammy Sosa. She looked bad. Yeah, she did. You know what I'm saying?
That's not a good picture. That
wasn't a good picture. I ain't saying that it was cute. I ain't gonna say that now. That was horrible. It really was. It was just not flattering of her. And you said Smith makes millions, that blatant disrespect by her makeup artist. Oh, absolutely. But it might not have been her regular makeup artist. Like you said, it could have been somebody on shoot that was like, and she don't need makeup.
I mean, fellas, even ladies, like, look, man, look, everybody has their favorite barber. Every woman has one or two women that the stylist that only does their hair. Because everybody else, like, I know Maggie can attest to this. Like everybody don't know how to braid hair. Everybody don't know how to do, curly hair. Like even like different textures of hair. Like that's a thing too. Some people might be tender-headed. Like we don't know. So it's like everybody has a different style of different barbers, different stylists and whatnot, and not everybody can do the same. So everybody, like I said, man, it's a bad, a bad look. Bad look. All right. I'm not even gonna front. I love Serena, but that was not a flare in the picture at all.
And I like that mom first. I think she is beautiful in her skin and she needs needs to correction. I love Whoopi for that. Yeah. So now she need to come out without the makeup and say, I don't need this. That's gonna be the next step. Like but let's get into yeah, she's the greatest tennis player of all time. And this is how you guys, y'all just ran with it. You're just being bullies. And this lady could be in there crying. She took it down apparently because I'm pretty sure of the bullying. And I don't care how old you are. It can affect you some type of way.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely. So we're going to get into the cyberbullying today. So White Chicks Part 2. I know she looked a mess, people. She did.
A whole mess. All right.
And you can't let everybody in your head. Absolutely. And maybe they did do it on purpose. Maybe they, had something against her. And it was like, oh, yeah, we're going to make you look like a fool.
Like a dang fool, yeah.
Because not everybody is on your side. You are absolutely right about that. Yeah, and then, they feed into this mainstream persona and have self-esteem issues. And we're going to definitely get into that. So let's get into the next one. Since we already kind of, stirred up the pot on that one. I don't know if y'all remember this. E.J. Liddell from Ohio State Buckeyes received threats after the NCAA tournament loss.
Wow. Whew.
And I got a picture of it so you guys can kind of see it. Let me look it up because I ain't able to read that, people. I'm sorry, but he basically said, what did I do to deserve this? I'm human. And pretty much I'm going to read some of the comments that was said. Basically. Let me get that back up here, people. Sorry about that. Here we go. So pretty much the picture said they called him a faggot, a Negro. I'm not gonna say that word. Pussy ass bitch, saying all kinds of stuff, saying don't ever show your face at Ohio State. We hate you. I really hope you die. Is kind of what was said to him because of losing the game. Excuse my French, people, but I kind of want to give you. I'm sorry it didn't show up too well on this picture, but it was nasty, and he took screenshots of it and posted on his profile. And if I don't know, they kind of made an early exit out of the game. And that's the backlash he got from it. And he basically, the Buckeyes fell 75-72 in overtime to the number 15 seed Oral Roberts during the tournament's first round. They were the number 2 seed in the NCAA tournament history to lose an opening round game. So with that, the basketball coach Chris Holtman said in the tweet that those messages were vile, dangerous, and reflect the worst of humanity. And from what it shows that the department is working with Liddell to file a complaint with campus police. The police will determine next steps on whether anyone should get involved in this investigation. So, but this is, imagine this is your son, your child. And once again, another African-American human being. And this is because of that type of loss. It's not that serious to threaten this man's life. And what does that mean, Stone Decatur? They're acting as if he gets paid. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like this is him trying to make it to the pros. You know what I'm saying? Like these are just regular players that go to college and do what they need to do to make something better about themselves.
So,
Oh, we've been saying all kinds of words. It's gonna be all right.
Hey, like I said, this show is not about the faint of heart. Like we're gonna hit these topics that a lot of people just don't want to talk about because it's uncomfortable. Like we don't want to talk about the messages that people have seen because of like we've been victim of a lot of disgusting. I'm just gonna tell you, like we fell victim to a lot of disgusting comments, people calling us. I'm gonna just come out and say it. Like they called us ghetto. They told us to suck this. You don't belong here. Your type of content isn't professional. Like we've received a lot of hatred. And like even being in this business where I've seen tweets, I've seen some like just like that. Maggie, I wish you could have uploaded that screenshot, but where a Falcons fan actually bragged about, all right, a Falcons fan actually bragged about sending Matt Ryan hate mail. Like these dudes literally hit his Instagram and sent him disgusting messages. We saw it with Vic Beasley. You guys tweeting Vic Beasley, like disgusting crap. Like y'all, like some of these people just like half of y'all ain't even 5'2", but y'all got all this lip and I got all this mouth. Your ass couldn't bust a goddamn grape. But you want to go at Matt Ryan because you feel safe behind these keyboards. So it's like it's I don't even know where to even start. Like I said, man, it's crazy that a lot of people have guts to even do this type of stuff, man.
And Jeremy said social media have gave people the opportunity to say whatever without consequences. Absolutely. And Twitter can be the worst. There's a lot of bullies on Twitter. And that's ridiculous. Who hasn't missed a couple of shots in the game? It's just a game. He's a college player who can still develop and grow. Absolutely.
Absolutely, Devon. Like that's it.
Like what I want to say to these folks, you come out here and do it. If you think you know it all, come out here and play this game on this national stage. And see what we got to say about that when you lose.
Oh, it's not easy. Playing in front of a crowd, believe me. Play basketball and football, baseball. Baseball is the worst. I'm telling you, everybody think baseball is easy. Oh no. You will look like a fool. Like you will look like a fool. You go into a bad slump. Oh my God. That's the most embarrassing you can ever, because it's like not only you can't swing, you can't hit anything. You gotta have supreme confidence to even play baseball. And when you don't come through, people gonna come here. Like I've actually seen, and this is another thing too. Like even football. Like my brother was a good football player. But one of the things that like even him, like he deal with even in just dealing with being a good and dominant player when he played. These dudes literally. They were so intimidated by him. They literally, the coaches put a hit out on him. Said, look, this dude got 8 touchdowns in this game. We're going to hurt him. Hurt him on purpose. They deliberately hurt him on purpose. So there's some evil people out here. Coaches teaching this stuff, fathers, mothers, you teaching this stuff. There's some evil people out here. So he didn't want to deal with that in the football world. So there's people out here that will deliberately try to hurt you on purpose.
Yep, and then Smitty Sports Machine says, same here, I've heard the worst of the worst. And he's in our niche, you know what I'm saying? I definitely get it. And Asia said that she deals with stuff like this often. Yeah, absolutely. That's why I love that you're brave to come on camera now and just, who cares? You're going to think what you think of me. You know what I'm saying? Show your confidence. Don't worry about what other people think about you. And KZ got called them. We'll go back to it. Someone said someone was trying to fight KZ. I saw that earlier. Like fight this man. Here you go. Someone wanted to fight KZ.
Wow, people actually trying to fight this guy?
Yeah. And those people are nothing but cowards. They are punk cowards. I'm trying not to cuss so much, y'all. You know, we don't want to get demonetized. Yeah, and they like to call Matt Ryan new to arm, but I bet he can throw the ball further than all his haters. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mr. Pants Wet Shaven. That's an interesting name, sir.
I almost said something else saying that, trying to even read that name.
Yeah, it's a shame that most of the younger generation of black men has stopped playing baseball. You just don't see young black baseball players in the Major League Baseball. Absolutely not. You know, for one thing, who play base? Who, for one thing, your whole family discourage you. Who playing baseball? And what you look like being around all those, you know, people. Like with me and my sister, you know, they be like, oh, that's a white man's game. And, you know, when we go to the game, it be predominantly white. Yes, it do. But I enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? But they be like, why are you around all them white people? And stuff like that. I don't see color, for one thing. We're all out here to have a wonderful time. And these are wonderful people that I be around. You know what I'm saying? Of course, racism is out there, but you gotta stop thinking with that mentality. Everybody is just, you know, learn to love people. If people literally sending death threats to a whole kid, let that sink in. He's a kid who missed shots in a tournament game. Yeah. To a kid.
A kid.
I don't care how you try to talk about that. That was a kid. Fresh out of high school and college. Still.
No way you can condone that. Like, you can't condone that at all. It's like I said, man. This is a child, 18. It's like his brain is not even fully developed. Like, so you hear these types of things, you know, talking to a kid like that. Come on, man. And then the same people want to get mad when you call their children and their mother, their father, all out their names. Like, that's the crazy part about it. Yeah. Can't condone that. Just because this person is on TV doesn't give you the right to just come out and call them all types of names and things of that nature, man. So it's a hot topic. It's definitely something that that a lot of people
never understood. And I like what Miss I never understood having someone hating someone because of their color. And yeah, they're cowards, Floyd. So we're gonna get into the real life effects of cyberbullying on people. And Mike got some little key points about how to deal with cyberbullying, because we don't talk about this. And we're going to get really deep into this conversation because there's a lot that happens with a lot of people don't realize what it can do to your mental. You know, they might smile, you know, and everything, but it's so much going on with this cyberbullying, especially with the youth right about now. We're going to get into it. So go ahead, Mike.
So these are just, you know, key points on, you know, just how to better deal with cyberbullying, because this is something that a lot of people, men, women, like, we've been, you know, taught to not have feelings. Like, we've been taught to not express our feelings. So there's a couple of ways to kind of, you know, to deal with it, because like I said, man, if you're going to get into, you know, anything, like, well, whether it's I'll just say YouTube, being a journalist, if you're in school, whether it's radio, YouTube, or even television, you got to learn how to deal with it. And the first one that I have is, I think this is something that is probably the hardest one, is don't retaliate and write a nasty post in response. That right there is something that I know I have a lot of trouble with, because you call me something, we're gonna be nothing. Look, you call me, I'm ready to get down. So, like, for me, man, it's like sometimes, you know, not retaliating especially if you know this person is trying to get under your skin, it's better to just leave it alone. Because sometimes, a lot of times, people just only doing that to get under your skin. So not retaliating is something that definitely we need to, practice on. Second one is do not read offending comments. All right. Not reading them. If someone, I know it's kind of difficult not to read them, but when one of your friends, your friend, you got some negative friends out there, they love to get in a lot of mess. They'll screenshot some stuff. Oh, he said this about you. She said this about you. What you gonna do about that, Mike? What you gonna do about that, Maggie? Look, you got to tell them right there. Look, leave me out of here. I don't want to hear that. Look, do what you got to do, but leave me out of that. Like that's something that that can help you, stay away from the cyberbullying. And number 3 is understand that not everyone has the same beliefs or views. Because a lot of people are coming at you, they may think that you're absolutely crazy because the way that you say this. Like even, me, I'm a Matt Ryan lover, okay? I call myself the Matt Ryan lover. Matt Ryan lover, all right? People think I'm crazy for even liking Matt Ryan. But what we don't do is try to understand. You know what I'm saying? We got to try to understand why that person is thinking. Like understanding is extremely key on, not, falling victim to cyberbullying. And the last one is, man, something that I think we've all need to do more of, and that's taking just taking a break from social media altogether. If you feel like it's becoming too much, put Twitter down. Like even if you have to uninstall all the apps, uninstall all the apps and take you a week, take you a month, take you 6 years. I mean, 6 months, 6 years, whatever you get away. 6 years. 6 years. Take the 6 months, 6 days, 6 hours, whatever you got to do to kind of, take that break away. Take away from social media. Like that's take that break. Don't be afraid to take a break. But I think that's something that we all can do. And again, we'll have these tips in the description after this after the show, so you guys can kind of learn how we deal with it. Like again, we get some hateful threats all the time.
Yeah. Then we get on here and do it regardless. It's as apparent. A lot of people don't like seeing us on screen. Let's just say that. And last year during this pandemic, I lost friends because of what me and Matt might do. We know how to run a channel, pretty much. Mike's been doing this, what 5 years now?
5 years.
5 years. And he taught me, and you know what I'm saying? Through trial and error, this man is sitting at almost 6K, on his own personal channel because people like what he's do. But we got ridiculed. Oh, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're doing. You can't grow a channel, hush, you dictators. We got called all kinds of names. So we lost friendships. They bullied. Like even when we wasn't even like, we let it go. We don't even communicate with these people anymore. But they decided they see somebody else on here saying something. They want to throw their 2 cents in here. And it at the time, we had to work on our attitude too. Like Asia said, it's that anger. So I'm ready to get at you because Miss Maggie, I'm gonna get at you. Trust and believe. Don't let this fool you. I will fight absolutely if I got to get there. So I had to learn to you know what? These are just social media. They're not a friend of mine anymore. Even if it's a close person, it was personal because it was somebody close to us. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it was a bit more personal. So I had to was like, you know what? If this is happening, that means because these are not your true friends. Bottom line. You can't. One thing I've learned, you can't always do business with friends, you know, sometimes. You can maybe a select few. Like me and Mike been friends for over a decade now. Some people think we're dating. Some people trying to figure it out. But, you know, that's my road dog right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to protect him. He's going to protect me. Because at the end of the day, we know who back we have. Even if it's just me and him doing this thing. But guess what? We're not selfish either. So we invited other individuals on to get their shine and everything else. But people just can't stand that. That we're bringing a group of guys together to use our platform and get themselves heard and get themselves out there. And the love and support that we get from that, we get a lot of backlash. Friends, you know, people we really respect, all of that, acting the fool on social media because of this whole little YouTube thing. You know, and we got caught up in it a little bit too, because like you said, you read them comments and you react to it and you ready to, you know, go to war. I'm gonna make them, you know, make they life a living hell on social media. But it's like, at the end of the day, what are you doing here? At the end of the day, when you wake up in the morning, do you feel good about yourself for doing all and saying all of that type of stuff? Now you looking like an asshole on social media too. So I had to learn. So I ain't never been perfect. I ain't gonna lie. You know, y'all don't see me fighting before in them rivalry groups you used to be in. That's where I got my, you know, man, I used to go toe to toe with them folks in them rivalry groups, but I had to pull myself up out of there. Because they got personal. They'll pull your family pictures up and post it and talk about stuff and
talk about your mom, your kids, and everything.
You know, come to your house and ready to fight you. Like, really? I dealt with that. People blocking me left and right. I'm like public enemy number one to a lot of people. It's somebody on his friends list that just can't stand even to see my name mentioned after years. After years, you still holding that grudge towards me?
years, okay? Years and still going on about something that happened, what, 5 years ago?
Like, get over it, grow up. And that's why I do the motivational videos, because that's my daily affirmation. That's my way of getting myself together. And okay, Maggie, you got to be a better person. You got to be a bigger person than this. Don't let that bother you, because it can get up under your skin. And one thing it can cause, depression. That leads to more things if it's left untreated. Suicide is on an all-time high right about now, thanks to cyberbullying. You know, and hello.
Hey, Floyd, you know, what's good? What's good, Floyd?
I feel like if people who are supposed to be your friends instigate fights and disagreements amongst others, they are not your real. Absolutely. You know,
we had a lot of those. A lot of that.
Try to make people pick sides and things like that because you upset that you're not in the lead. You know, you're not the leader of this crew. You know. Not everybody. One thing I say about people, I like collective. That's why I get with like-minded people that might not even have the same business as you, but you come together because you have a skill that I might not have. So you collectively come together. It's a mastermind group. I don't know if anybody heard of that before, but get your mastermind group because it's people with like-mindedness looking to better themselves that can offer something that you, okay, he's a bit more social savvy. He knows how to promote. This person is a bit more tech savvy, so he knows how to, you know, you bring these individuals. So yes, he might be stronger in one suit, but you might be able to fill in and, you know, something that he's not skillful in. So it's you know, it's always a competition with people, and I can't stand it. Don't feed into negative energy. That's right, Fred.
Absolutely.
Fred. Go ahead, Mike. I know I've been running my mouth.
Yeah, I mean, you're right though. Like one thing that you know, this was very important for me to do this style of content because, you know, it's a lot of guys, women that want to be able to, you know, to do what we do because, like I said, Maggie, like I've helped so many people. Everybody, even the guys, a lot of people that you see right now on YouTube right now, a lot of these guys that you see, I'm gonna toot my horn. Me. You see, man, Mike, Yeah, I've helped these guys. These guys come to me for advice. Mike, how do you do it? I don't ask these guys for nothing. I don't ask these guys for no money. The same guys that you're looking at right now, yeah, because of me, Maggie, we help these guys willingly. Because at the end of the day, guess what? I'm gonna be all right. I'm gonna be good, but it's always about we gotta kill this crabs in the bucket mentality. Just because I'm good, I may be good at entertaining and engaging people and whatnot. That I know my strength. Like I'm very good with words. I'm good with words. You know what I'm saying? I'm very knowledgeable in sports. KSTYLZ, he's a damn comedian, man. Maggie is just a promoting god. Okay, this girl promotes that. Like she's responsible for the image that you see when it comes down to Mad Mike Sports and Atlanta Falcon Nation. She is solely responsible for this. Marketing genius was why I call her. You know what I'm saying? Jew right there. He's probably more knowledgeable than I am. That's this again. This is one of the reasons why Jew was one of the first people that I reached out to when we decided that we wanted to open AFN up to everyone. I hit up Jew. Jew was one of our first one. I mean, it was actually Kevin, the first one, but Kevin was like, man, I ain't got no man. I don't know how to do this, man. I don't know how to do this. But look at him now. Kevin is a damn genius. That dude puts a lot of our our intros, our imagery. Like Kevin does so much that you guys don't even see, man. And a lot of people in the back, the Brooklyn Birds. Shout out to Rich, Magnus. You got Jumpman T. These guys help, create what Atlanta Falcons Nation and Mad Mike Sports is. Like these guys even give us a lot of ideas. You know what I'm saying? A lot of ideas. So I've never been a selfish guy, but when it all comes down to it, man, this is the reason for the Mad Mike and Maggie show, so we can give back, and help people reach their destiny.
And I like what Smitty Smart Machine said. I don't know how hard it is. They can see it from a distance, but until they sit behind the screen, let them talk.
Absolutely. And Smitty was one of the first guys that reached out to me. He was like, Mike, man, I think I want to do this. Can you help me out? And look, man, Smitty doing his damn thing. I love Smitty to death. He's doing his damn thing. So you guys, please, all right, check him out, man. The dude, he does his thing, man. He's not just down the Falcons content creator. He does a lot of sports, whatnot. I mean, that's why they call him the sports machine. All right. So like I said, man, it's a difficult and hard journey. So gotta have a team, and you gotta have a team that is gonna, take you away from these issues on social media when people try to break you down and tear you down. You got to stay away from it. You can't get caught up.
And I'm glad that Ghost Pepper said that. Haters don't really hate you. In fact, they hate themselves because you're a reflection of what they wish to be. And that's why I wanted to go a little bit more deeper with it. Because a lot of time when these people are hating, they got some type of insecurity about themselves. Or they might have tried something and it didn't work out for them. And instead of trying to better yourself, figure out, okay, what went wrong, you rather tear somebody down. They might have been bullied and, they might have been bullied and they felt some type of way. So what they do is retaliate, and that's all they know. But it's definitely something going on with that person to want to crash and burn somebody else's party. It's definitely some type of self-esteem, haven't been loved, poor. You never know what's going on with these people. They just have a terrible life, and they get some kind of satisfaction from making you feel miserable. So that's kind of like, abusive people that verbally abuse, physically abuse. It's something deep down that terribly happened to them. So the only way they know how to react to it is do it amongst somebody else. And that's how I feel about it. So let's see. These comments are, wait a minute, let me go back up. And I appreciate you guys. It
Absolutely.
says, I get salty when they talk crap about Matt Ryan. Yeah. You know, and that's one thing about Matt Ryan. I don't know if he's even, I'm pretty sure he can't avoid it as much as he can possibly do.
Mm-hmm.
But this man still come out with a smile on his face. Children look happy. Wife, they love each other. He comes out and performs for you guys. Despite what you gotta say about him. All these players that get, ridiculed and, we need to trade you. Now they're talking about trading Julio Jones, the man, the myth, the legend, Julio Jones. You want to trade and get rid of this man. Like no kind of loyalty.
Come on, bro.
loyal to the brand, not the player. I get that. But we ain't never had nobody that retired, like that. I mean, the Ring of Honor, they don't count. But I don't call that an honor. I'm sorry. But we don't have that many players that retire as Falcons. We get them on other teams, then they might give and shout out to the Falcons.
Mm-hmm.
But they being, honored as that other team. That's an insult for us. Like, we're not good enough. And then you go belittle your players too that actually show up every day, despite what y'all got to say, and do their best, or at least try to.
Put their body on the line. Put their body on the line for you, for your entertainment. Mm-hmm. They love to hear us cheer. They love, because the game itself is hard enough. Getting bones broken, your heads, every play, concussion. You're a concussion away from having a permanent issue, a permanent brain issue, a neck issue. Even with the guy, I forget, LaGrange, I forget his name, Eric LaGrange, who had a spinal injury. He's in a wheelchair. You are hit away from being paralyzed, and we are threatening these guys' life on social media because they didn't get a tackle or they didn't hit a free throw. That's crazy. So it's these athletes, man. We gotta, especially Falcons fans. We've never had a guy like Matt Ryan. We've never had a guy like Julio Jones, and to say the things and just get rid of these guys, we gotta do better, man.
And I want to get back. I'm gonna go back to ATM comment, and I'm gonna come back to you, Devin. But he was saying, but only 2 other Falcons channels really show y'all love on social media and YouTube. And you know what? We're not looking for recognition from people that are fake. We're not looking for that from, like I said, it's a competition out there. At the end of the day, we expect that. You know what I'm saying? So some people are not going to openly say, "Hey, I kind of, I like what y'all got going on." All I care about is being something that our fans like to watch. I don't care about who doesn't share, who, won't share, because at the end of the day, everybody else is trying to eat as well. I get that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't take offense to that for, certain channels. We know it's out there. We get the emails, we get the chats. Y'all don't see what goes on behind closed doors. I literally was doing a fan appreciation, like Toxic Falcons. I did a fan appreciation. Me and J Rock, we did a fan appreciation, and we opened it up to our fans. Hey, y'all want to jump on the stream? Now, y'all didn't see this part, but it was somebody that hated me so much that they came in the little stream. Now, I couldn't put him on the screen because he didn't show his face. He was a coward. But every time he jumped back on, he put some type of caption for his name. And it was like, you a B, and looking like, really said some ugly things. And you can imagine all the other fans that's sitting there reading that. It was horrible. And it's like somebody is taking that much effort out because of we're entertaining fans of sports content. Now, I see if we was political people, or see if we were, really being hateful and, being racist. I can get that. But we're just showing love to our team and fans, and people truly don't like the fact that we have a different show. We have a different type of show. So I'm not trying to be, accepted by people that don't want to accept us. I appreciate the fans that truly like us. You know, and from Devin, I appreciate you guys for the hours and sacrifice y'all put in to put on great shows and content for us Georgia sports fans. Thank y'all. Because guess what? You don't see us giving commentary in sports content. You don't. Let's be real. ESPN, NFL Network, you don't see us. Regular people like you guys. We're just fans at the end of the day. You don't see that often. Come together and get along. It could be a whole bunch of mess.
And like I said, man, I can almost tell you, I can say this it's probably one channel that I haven't had personal relationship with as far as giving these guys, firsthand knowledge on how to become a YouTuber. Even the guys that that don't get along and you don't see anymore having to deal with us, these people have come to me personally and say, guess what, Mike? I need your help on this. How do I do this? And like I said, not one time have you heard me say, can you pay me? Like I said, this is all about Falcons Nation, because we don't get any respect from ESPN. We don't get any respect from Fox. We got to make it,
Falcons need love. Bottom line. We need respect.
We need respect because we don't get any respect at all.
And then we fighting each other. How does that look? Fans fighting each other. There's a big divide about quarterbacks. We just look crazy, and nobody want to come here and play for us.
Because they doing stuff like breaking out his windows, breaking out Hayden Hurst's windows last year, because you guys, because he lost, the Falcons in itself didn't play well, so you decided to target his SUV and break out his window. Like, come on, what is this? This is what we doing, Falcons fans. So, like I said, man, cyberbullying is just at an all-time high, and at this point, this is what Atlanta Falcons Nation is. We're not gonna always say the right words. We're not gonna always do the right thing, but we strive to make sure that this is a positive place for Atlanta Falcons content. You know what I'm saying?
Oh Lord, your nephew, I hear him.
Yeah.
I came to Twitter and YouTube looking for Falcons fans and content. Absolutely. And no respect from the national media. Absolutely. And I'm from California. Thank you, Bird Game brothers and sisters, because I need this. We're a family. That's why I said, when we say we are the nation, we mean we, as a fan base, are the nation. And he muted. Nephew going ham, huh?
Yeah, all I hear. Like 1 year old, boy. Good gracious.
Oh, see ATM? I'm saying, it just, come on, people. And champagne, the done. Absolutely. We gonna get into basketball. We're gonna be talking about more than just football, people. We're gonna be doing all kinds of sports. But seriously,
we got wrestling coming for you and everything. Like, we're gonna get into all that. All you wrestling fans too. We got some wrestling coming for you. Me, KSTYLZ. Hey, Miss Maggie might give in because she's a wrestling fan also. I don't know about a twin. I don't know about a twin. It's gonna be hard to get her on.
Yeah. But yeah, we wrestle. We're all types of fans. I am not your average lady. I love all sports. So y'all gonna get a lot of that. We're gonna talk about CTEs and head traumas. We're gonna talk about it all. We're gonna get deep on these shows. I want to do some real research about what's going on with these football players getting hit in the head like that. We just had Terrence Mathis on the show again, and he mentioned Chris Chandler.
Chris Chandler. Yep.
Yeah, what he's going through. So it's like, I want to do research on that type of stuff and bring it to y'all so we can talk about what's really going on in the NFL, what's really going on with these wrestlers, what's really going on, like Chris Benoit. What happened to him and his family. You know what I'm saying? That was years of head trauma. So, you know, so I appreciate you guys. You know, we can be fans and show some class as definitely, you know, so, and yeah, hating hurts. We're going to get into that one. I think that's going to be what we're going to hit on our next episode about depression.
Our next one.
Yeah, we're going to get into that a little bit about hating hurts and, you know, all of that. We want to kind of get into that. And as a Steelers fan, I find y'all content after the Cowboys game debacle. Love you guys. Thank you.
Hey, man.
And what's up, Eric? What's up? And if the Chris Brown song "These Girls Ain't Loyal" needed an album cover, the Falcons fan would be on. Yeah, but we're gonna get into cause we don't went over how long we said we was gonna do. Mike talking about some 30 minutes.
Hey, that was we every time we get on it goes an hour, sometimes 2 hours. So yeah.
So this is the healing point. You know, this is where we kind of wrap up and just kind of give some inspirational words and just trying to it's a little different than what we normally do on Lust Exchange. You know how Lust Exchange is, but this one is more about people that are really, because like I said, I do motivational. If people haven't followed Lust Exchange, follow it, because I do motivational videos. I'm an advocate for mental health awareness. I have a daughter that was diagnosed with mood depression disorder. She was actually in the facility for me for a whole month. I deal with my own anxiety, but I know how to cope. I don't pick up alcohol. I don't pick up anything but the natural herb, of course. But I know how to deal with these. I go through my ups and downs. Like, you guys see me at this weight. I had got to a point where I wasn't eating. I couldn't put nothing to my mouth to eat. So I've come a long way. I'm naturally skinny, but I did drop some pounds through depression. So we're here to come to you guys. I know on Lust Exchange we have some people that really need to hear these things, but I want to give you some words of encouragement. You are important. You are special. You know, don't let anybody tell you what you can't do. You got a dream, go for it. Don't be so afraid of what other people will think of it, because at the end of the day, you always got you, regardless. So get out there. Don't be so afraid to do what you want to do, people, because guess what? As long as you're pushing this dream off, as long as you're trying to worry about what other people think, you're going to sit there and be in that same rut forever. And you might be missing your blessing. And if you really have depression, and I deal with that, people. Sometimes I'll wake up in the middle of the day crying. I'm going through, divorce and all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I deal with these things, and to wake up and still come on shows for you guys and smile and be happy and get all this internet beef and, inboxes and stuff like that, just calling you all kinds of names. Guess what? I got a shield of God in me. You ain't finna break me down, stop me from anything. So,
absolutely.
I'd rather be seen and not be viewed. Absolutely. And God bless.
You see that? Dang you, Satan. Dang you, Satan. Hey, I'll just say this to go, and here come KSTYLZ. Hey, here go KSTYLZ here.
Oh Lord, what's going on? Hey,
she I don't know what he just froze. Satan, damn you, Satan, damn you, Satan.
Oh, don't tell me the internet trolls are trying to kick off, right?
Yeah, hey.
Get me on. My computer stopped. Wow. It shut down in the middle of my whole entire speech.
Dang you, Satan! Dang you, Satan! Yeah, go ahead and finish with Maggie.
Go ahead, KSTYLZ. Well, I
ain't gonna say too much because I was gonna let y'all end it right there. I was just gonna say, I think these type of topics, this is definitely what a lot of people need. And like I said, what y'all doing with this, Like Miss Maggie T got her inspirational videos. Like I said, y'all make sure y'all check those out when they come out. Y'all better hit the notification buttons on her. The notification button on her channel.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all,
because I got to be that prime example to my own daughter because she's going through it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I gotta be strong. You know, so I have to learn how to cope and deal with things. I can't let that get to me and bring me down, regardless of what you think that we're not good enough to do. We're gonna show you. We're gonna prove to you that Atlanta Falcons Nation is gonna be something someday, because we want to be an inspiration to the youth. We want to mentor. We want to do all of that. It's gonna be just more than just football content. We want to encourage and, you know, get people in the right mindset and be better, productive people each and every day.
Yeah, that's it.
And what I hear on about is people talking about stuff like it's like the people, like you said, the people don't know. I didn't think I was gonna do this. It's about as real as I could say. But at the end of the day, you got to have the confidence in yourself. Keep the circle small and fuck what they talk about.
Absolutely.
Period. Period. That's it. Because, like I said, man, like even you know, I've always had, you know, a lot of people call me arrogant. A lot of people call me a complete asshole, and mainly because I just know who the fuck I am. Really, just that simple. I know me. I know that the tactics that I teach, they work. Okay, I know this motherfucker work because I got over 2 million fucking views. Okay, over 2 million. I done sold more records than your favorite damn artist. Okay, I done sold more than your favorite artist. So I know my shit works. So don't tell me my shit don't work. Don't tell me I'm goddamn arrogant. I know it works. Period. So fuck you if you think I'm arrogant. I know my shit works, and that's what all come down to.
Hey, Stone the Cat, please don't put that to you.
Hey, look, man. Hey, bro, look. I'm just speaking. I'm just giving it to you real. People get mad at me because I'm just confident in who I am. When it all comes down to it, if I don't have confidence in myself, who the fuck will?
Absolutely. You gotta love yourself. If nobody else gonna love you.
Stone the Cat, please don't put that energy up there because I've been doing good the last 2 days. He talking about he waiting for me to freeze up. He waiting for that moment right there.
You know what, ATM 345, y'all got to keep bringing these type of videos. There are a lot of people that y'all right now. No, we're doing this every Thursday, so y'all tune in. You're gonna get a lot of inspiration with spiritual. So if you offended by that, I'm sorry, because it's gonna be a lot of healing. It's gonna be a lot of prayers. It's gonna be a lot of motivational, inspirational quotes. We're trying to lift up people. You know, AFN is gonna be more than that. You know what I'm saying? We are trying to definitely uplift and encourage people to be better, you know. So we're gonna definitely do a lot more of this. So y'all don't forget, Thursday, same time, 8 p.m. Ain't anybody worried about no NFL football on Thursday night anyway.
Hey, they ain't gonna put us on TV. They don't even like Falcons, so they don't love us like that. So you might as well tune in, man.
Oh man, ooh, ghost peppers.
Ghost peppers, man. I love me some ghost peppers, man.
We might need to do the ghost pepper challenge one time, just for that.
Oh no!
I'll do it.
Inside. Good.
I'll do it.
I need my inside.
Hey, ATM, yeah, I know my shit needs spiritual hairline, and because that thing. Boy, that thing look like it got hit by the wrath of God.
But on that note, KSTYLZ, you had anything to add? We're getting ready to wrap it up, though.
That's up to y'all. I was trying to be in the background, but that's y'all.
Hey, man. But that's it, man. I like, honestly, when it all comes down to it, we're gonna have many more topics like this. We're gonna hit on the topics that people are afraid to talk about. All right, this is what we do at Matt Mike Sports, Atlanta Falcons Nation. Atlanta Falcons Nation. All right, that's what we do. But I would really like for you guys to go on Lust Exchange. We're really trying to get that to 500 now, but we're trying to get that to 1,000. All right, so you guys, please, all right, check out Lust Exchange, where we're going to continue to talk about topics like such. All right, so with that being said, Miss Maggie, ain't got to go home.
Got to get the hell out of here, people. Love it as usual. Thank you, John. Thank you. No sports talk. Nope. We're gonna incorporate a little bit, but hey, you guys gotta sometimes you need a little healing. Just a little healing.
Oh, let me say one more thing.
Go ahead.
All right, since they want to go ahead and start over here on here, we're gonna have a new contest. It's gonna be your best KSTYLZ hairline jokes.
Oh Lord,
yes, we're gonna put it all right there. We're gonna put it all right there.
Hey.
So y'all make sure y'all tune in for Friday Night Madness, and you bring them too. And Miss Maggie,
we'll be back Friday Night Madness. Y'all tune in 8:00 tomorrow, 8 p.m. We'll be back. Appreciate you, Fred. ATM. Appreciate it, Devin. Oh, they ready now. They can get their best jokes.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, hey, I got what I got, and I love what I got, but they gotta be funny. hey, save them for Friday. Don't
save them for Friday. Not everything right now. Friday.
All right, people. All right. Peace.